In every training, and even when I'm just having dialogue with other clinicians or practitioners or people in the helping professional, I often get this inquiry of they act as though it's EMDR versus brain spotting or brain spotting versus EMDR. My commentary is a little bit different. Okay. We have a plethora of EMDR practitioners in brain spotting community. Matter of fact, the developer and the founder of brain spotting, Dr. David Grand, was actually a supervisor for EMDR when he discovered brain spotting. Just putting that out there, right? Because there's something about no one owning the turf of healing. In brain spotting, we absolutely don't claim any turf when it comes to healing. And the fact of the matter is, we do what we're good at, and we congratulate every other modality that does what they're good at. Okay? Now, when we start talking about EMDR and brain spotting specifically, I'll tell you what I noticed, which was a major difference to me, because I heard so much about EMDR in brain spotting community and brain spotting trainings because people want to know. And a lot of people that have been EMDR trained actually come in for brain spotting training. And one of the major differences that I've noticed has been with EMDR, EMDR has protocols. And from my understanding, if you miss a protocol, if you miss a step in the protocol, then you got to go back to the beginning, right? With brain spotting, we don't use protocols. We use setups, okay? And the setups are simply for languaging, right? And supporting our client that we can facilitate them posturing themselves that their systems might do the work of healing. What I mean by that is with brain spotting, we use setups. And with the setups, if you missed a step, there's no need to go back and do that step. Because if you do that, chances are you're going to pull your client up out of their subcortical processing into their neocortical thinking. And that is not what we're looking to do, right? Because with brain spotting, the setups are simply designed that we can support our client with using their field of vision to identify and locate the brain spot, right? Having to do with what I notice as a clinician of the reflexiveness combined with what the client reports or shares about their internal reflexiveness. Okay, so there's a major distinction. Another distinction beyond EMDR being a protocol-based technique and modality, whereas brain spotting is not. We engage setups, okay? And another distinction that steps out or sets up to me is that brain spotting is transportable. Like, I travel with the pointer in my purse, and I've been known to hit it on the spot. Like, I did brain spotting on a catamaran. When I talk about transportability, I was on set doing an interview with a birthing organization, and the co-host was interested about brain spotting, and I didn't even have a pointer on me. I was looking too cute. I thought I was whatever, but whatever. And I asked, did anyone on the set have something that was straight and pointed that I could use to spot with? And the cosmetologist on set said, I got a rat tail comb. I said, let me get that comb. And I actually spotted the co-host with a rat tail comb. when we talk about brain spotting's transportability. In brain spotting, we have setups that use a pointer or not, because we also do gaze spotting. So with EMDR and with brain spotting, I think some of the distinctions has to be that, we don't require an apparatus necessarily, right? Brain spotting is highly transportable. And another distinction that I've learned is that with brain spotting, we work with activation. We welcome it. Like with EMDR, oftentimes clients are grounded, right? It's not uncommon for a session of EMDR to start off with grounding. Brain spotting, we invite activation, we work with it, we use it. We use the activation. Another distinction of brain spotting is, what did I want to say? Oh, with brain spotting, we go across the field of vision micro slowly. When we're spotting, to notice a brain spot, right? We move micro slowly, and I'm moving a bit fast, just kind of giving a blanket demo here. We move micro slowly. And with EMDR, they move rapidly across the field of vision. So just wanted to kind of give, just a few distinctions. I'm not purporting that one is better than the other and use one or the other. The fact of the matter is, with brain spotting is actually integrative. Okay? You don't have to stop using what you use and what you know to use brain spotting, which is also, I think, a distinction about brain spotting, just across the profession, that you don't have to, stop knowing what you know in order to engage and use brain spotting effectively. So I just wanted to share that with you. And so I am Tracy Gantlin Monroy, licensed professional counselor in Atlanta, Georgia. I am the resident therapist of Grace Community Counseling and Social Services. You can find out all there is to know about this geeky woman right here at www.gracecommunitycounseling.com. And I look forward to engaging with you. Send me your questions. I'm happy to answer them, and welcome. And I just want to say this. None of us claim any turf when it comes to healing. We just do what we're good at, okay? And when it comes to other modalities, at the end of the day, I'm actually grateful for them. Because, we train and teach what we're good at. And, it's a lot of grace to have different modalities out here. The thing about being a clinician or a provider, or someone that works with the population that could benefit from psychotherapy and the likes, is that we get to choose what works for us and our clients. But I'll tell you right now, brain spotting is a whiz when it comes to generational trauma, developmentally, personal trauma, anxiety, sports injury, accentuation of sportability. When we start talking about creativity and unleashing it, many actors prescribe to it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the distinctions of EMDR and brain spotting.